What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on.
And guys, you probably recognized that my voice is not in the best shape, and yes, I got sick, I have a cold, and I don't feel so comfortable. But at the same time, I have several news that might be very important for MMTLP community. That is why I'm making this video. And let's move straight to the news itself. And before this, just hit the like button. So let's start with this tweet that was published by Junk Savvy. 10 hours ago, she wrote, "Court issues summonses for TradeStation and FINRA in Basil law firms Florida RICO and securities fraud lawsuit against TradeStation on behalf of MMTLP investor. Clock starts 21 days to respond to compliant." Let me show you these documents in details. As you can see, it is two letters. One of them is addressed to TradeStation Securities, and the second one is addressed to Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, to FINRA. And as you can see, it is basically a notification that there is a lawsuit against these two companies, and the TradeStation Securities and the Financial Industry and the FINRA have to answer within 21 days. And the clock is ticking. That is why, guys, it is very good achievement that within just several days, Florida court already filed these summons. And I think we will have to set a deadline, and it will be on June 19th, if I count it correct. That is why, guys, the end of June will be very important for us, because June 17th is the deadline for Richard Hoffman's arbitration. So let me show you another quite interesting news. Here is the lawsuit itself, and if you read this footnote on the page 2, plaintiff reserves its right to convert this action into a class action pursuant to following laws. And guys, a lot of people asked me about this footnote, and I started to dig deeper why we have this mention of a potential class action lawsuit, and here's what I found. Basically, let me quote you first of all this sentence. "Because class suits cannot particularly or legally proceed in arbitration, the Florida and Michigan courts properly refuse to compel arbitration of the class claims." And this is the official document. Let me show you the title. "A contested merger, the intersection of class actions and mandatory arbitration clauses." And guys, the reason that this footnote mentions the class action lawsuit is following. It is an option for a plaintiff to switch it to class action lawsuit if TradeStation or FINRA will try to push this case from the federal court to arbitration. And definitely, we know that arbitration is not the best choice. We can see it with the Richard Hoffman's arbitration. That is why, and in my opinion, it is the only and the main reason of this footnote, we have basically this mention. So, let me show you another update. Here you can see, basically, you know that West Christian and NextBridge Hydrocarbons just several days ago made an official PR statement, and West Christian made an investigation in regards to MMTLP and NBH issue. And we had this space call that was scheduled to May 29th, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Basically, it should have happened within just several hours, but we have a delay. Let me quote you this tweet that was written by Junk Savvy. "Apologize, our conversation with attorney Wes Christian is postponed. Wes was called into court. Lawyers got to do what lawyers do. We are currently discussing a new date and time. Stay tuned. Thank you." So guys, this is just for your information. Do not expect that this space call will happen today. I will do another update in order to show you the new date and time where it will happen. So let me show you another update again from Junk Savvy. 5 hours ago she wrote this tweet. "Devin Nunes, CEO Trump Media and Technology Group, urges Louisiana Office of Financial Institution to investigate chronic and alarming anomalies related to the trading of DJT stock. And she refers to this tweet that was published by RSBN Network, and this tweet leads us to this article. It was published on their official website, and it says, TMTG CEO Devin Nunes urges Louisiana to investigate chronic and alarming anomalies related to the trading of DJT stock. And here is the official, link to the official letter that was filed with SEC. You can read it by yourself. And definitely it is very important update that is directly related to our case as well. For those of you who don't know, just about 1 month ago, Devin Nunes wrote this letter. As you can see, on April 23rd, he addressed this letter to 4 chairmen of major US committees. And in this letter, let me quote you this paragraph. For your reference, I am attaching an April 18, 2024 letter I sent regarding this matter to Adena Friedman, Chair and CEO of NASDAQ. The other attached letter signed by 74 members of Congress and relating to a separate incident of possible market manipulation, potentially including naked short selling, suggests that TMTG's experience is not unique. And here's the letter that was prepared and written by Ralph Norman's office, and that was published on December 22nd, and that was signed by 74 Congress members. And this is the most crucial letter for now that we have, and this letter should help us to push our case through Congress. So definitely that is why we have to keep an eye on the Devin Nunes case as well, because our goals are extremely close one to another, and if and when I think he has a lot of chances to win his case because of Donald Trump's involvement in this case. When he wins this case, definitely we will have a huge breakthrough in our case as well, because our cases tied up together very, very closely. So let me show you another quite interesting update. For now, I'm making an investigation, and we have basically another quite suspicious coincidence, or probably it is not a coincidence. Anna Trades wrote this 9 hours ago. This is very important. Timmy Donahue has mentioned this before. I believe it to be a key to exposing all the fraud. And she refers to the tweet that was published by 100ph 16 hours ago. Let me quote it for you. The CIK for MMTLP is the same as MMAT. The QSIP and or unregistered identifiers are the only difference. And guys, he's talking about the CIK number, and let me show you this. What does it mean basically? A central index key or CIK number is a number given to an individual or company by the United States Securities and Exchange Commission. The number is used to identify the filings of a company, person, or entity in several online databases, including CompassStat, in WRDS, and in EDGAR. So, you know that just recently, let me remind you, ELF Carbon found out that we have completely similar QSIP numbers for former TRCH and for BTCC. And it cannot be the reality, because we cannot have two companies, completely different companies with the same QSIP number. And here, let me show you somewhere here, or probably in another thread. Let me show you here. Jason wrote this 15 hours ago. He published this screenshot, and it says, a central index key or CIK number is a number given to an individual or company by the United States Securities and Exchange Commission. Each CIK number is unique and is associated with only one company or individual. Therefore, two stocks cannot trade with the same CIK number. And we have this discrepancy, we have this coincidence and discrepancy. That is why, guys, it is too early to make any assumptions, because let me show you that Elf Carbon wrote this. Yes, the CIK for MMTLP and MMAT is the same, because it's the filer CIK, not for the security. The CIK is MMAT's EDGAR number. The file numbers within the CIK change for classifications of different filings. The CIK stays the same. So that is why, guys, it is too early to make any conclusions in regards to this potential issue, or probably it is not an issue at all. That is why, guys, probably tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, I will show you the resolution of this issue. So let me show you another quite interesting update, and here it is. Mark Basil 9 hours ago wrote this: "Minions, you think your heads are exploding now? We are only getting started." And he's talking about his lawsuit, RICO lawsuit, and in response to his tweet, Mr. Grumpy wrote this: "Is the community-led share count being used in a lawsuit? Lots of talk about it this morning, about it being used in your client's lawsuit, and then confirmation below that private data is being leaked from it. Somewhat concerning. Could you clarify?" And he added he refers to the tweet that was published by Sam IM, and Sam IM wrote, "Well, I cannot confidently say Junk Savvy was saying. I have seen her fidelity statement she has. And statement was provided to person who says Junk never even saw it, but she knew MMTLP share number. She didn't protect data. She's been heard sharing a doxing attempt too." And guys, let me show you what did Mark Basil respond to this. Absolutely not. It hasn't been provided to us nor discussed with us at any level. Are basing our allegations in a part on admissions by TradeStation. Don't believe the FUD. It's obvious now, isn't it? And Mr. Grumpy responded, "Thank you for the clarification." And Mark Basil added, "I can't believe any of you would believe anything these minions say. They develop fake talking points to rile everyone up. At the end of the day, if they are against the lawsuit or try to minimize it in any way, they are against the MMTLP community." And guys, as you can see, for the last several days, we can see an extremely active actions from our counterparts. And this means we are on the right path and we are about to see some kind of resolution. I think the settlement is around the corner, and probably we will see it by the end of this year. I don't think that RICO lawsuit, the results of RICO lawsuit will be so close to the current date. But I think the action, the combination of these actions might lead us to some kind of settlement and resolution. That is why, guys, we still have to push our case forward no matter what. Let me tell you my personal story. I have a wife and 2 children aged 11 and 15, as well as a small dog. After 30 years of living in Russia near the Baikal Lake, we decided to move. Now we reside in Serbia. Although I don't own any MMTLP shares, I invest a lot of time creating daily MMTLP videos. I have been doing this every day without days off and holidays for more than 1.5 years. Now I wish to buy back this time from my family, from my children. We've agreed that I will ask the MMTLP community to support me, and I will give all the money to the children. Therefore, if you believe that I am providing useful content for you and wish to support me, you can join my Patreon account. For $5 a month, I will add your name to my list of supporters if you wish. Thank you in advance. The link you can find in the description below. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna